The lesson.
Oh yeah.
At which point do you remember, like, releasing something and noticing, yeah, okay, this shit's starting to take off?
Well, obviously, like, I've gone viral before with Waka and shit like that when I was doing funny shit under that. And the first time you go viral, it's like you think that's, you know, it's going to be like that forever. And it wasn't. So, like, it started dying down and shit, and I'm like, I was like a bit butthurt, but then you understand the game and you just don't look at it like that. I always look to the next. So I might release something, I don't give a fuck if it doesn't go good because I'm already 2 steps ahead onto the next thing. So just constantly release shit and just see what works. But just probably when I just released my first song under Lil Sick, proper one, which was the Drive-By Bars. One that I did under Lil Sick, that like went better than I thought it would, and then I was like, okay, we've got something here. And then I released the next one was Weetbix Kids, and that went hammer, and I was like, fuck, okay, cool. But I didn't really fully understand until I opened up for Wombat. He took me on his tour. I'd pretty much just being fresh, like just come out, and he fucked with my song Why So Sick and messaged me, and he was the first cunt that gave me love out of everyone from the hip hop game, and I was just taken back. I was like, fucking Wombat likes me, what a sick cunt. And so he took me on tour with him. It paid me and paid for my accommodation, which is fucking unheard of for opening acts. But yeah, it was at the Woolly Mammoth in the Valley. And I rocked up there, and there was a massive line, and I was walking up, and I just got swamped by people. Like everyone just ran down. I was like, a little sick, and I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Just I didn't really understand the impact that I made, because I just thought every cunt hated me, which I understood because I had a plan. Like, I came out and I was just telling everyone I was the best rapper in Oz, best looking, got a massive dick, I'm richer than you. But I wasn't. No cunt knew who I was. But I knew that would just piss heaps of cunts off, and if I had good music to back it up, it might work. And yeah, it did. It's working. I'm not even there yet. I'm going to go past chilling there. I'll be the top of, like, right up here. I'll be the king one day. But yeah, it might take me, I don't know, I might be there tomorrow. I might be there in a year, but I'm going to get there. Because I'm going to do shit different. Starting a sickie show as well. So kind of like the Ali G show, where I'll be interviewing very serious cunts and being an absolute fuckwit. Or rappers or whatever. I think we're trying to organise my first interview with Fisher. He's like a DJ from the Goldie. So shout outs to Fisher. He might be my first little interview, and I'll do funny shit on there, like, I don't know, take shrooms and interview cunts. So who knows? Where the sky's the limit with Sickie.
Yeah, word. Now look, you talk about when you first come out, dudes hating on you, and knowing that was going to happen. What sort of shit, like what sort of hate were you getting, and what, it's just stuff that's coming through social media and shit like that?
I don't really read them. I don't really read any of my comments, even the positive ones. I probably should, but it was more like, you suck, what the fuck is this sound? Fucking look at you. Just people being haters, and like anyone that, well, the way I see it, anyone that hates on anyone for just doing this shit, they're not hurting anyone, just doing this shit, you're wasting your time. Like, people waste so much time hating on me because I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So that I just think, put your energy into something else, like, instead of me, and maybe fucking, get a job, I don't know. But a lot of other things they said is like, you'll never get a sold out tour. You'll never even go on tour. I did that, had a sold out tour, so thank you. They said none of the rappers will like you. Me and Husky have gotten pretty close. Like, I message him a lot, and he fucks with me, and he's like, first, when I did the Don't Cry song, he commented on it, which like made me feel super special. But it was like, if you don't fucking like this, fuck off or some shit. Like if you can't hear the bars or some shit, and then everyone was commenting like, oh, Aussie's favourite rapper just supported Lil Sick and shit like that, and I was like, fucking up. So yeah.
Yeah, word. And then so I guess you talk about like your first proper single that you dropped was Drive By Bars.
Yeah.
I think that was 2019.
End of 2019, yeah.
And then the second one was Weetbix Kids. Now, why Weetbix Kids?
Fucking, I do not know. I just, I grew up on Weetbix. Sometimes fucking I'd have Weetbix for breakfast, lunch and dinner, but you just mix it up, might microwave one, might add sugar to the middle one, and then like maybe rice to the other one, I don't know, fill me up. And yeah, and fucking, well, Aussies like Weetbix Kids, we all know what that fucking shit is. So, yeah, I actually just wanted to make a funny song that slapped, and yeah, came up with that one. And funnily enough, fucking, who were they called? Sanitarium tried to sue me for that song. They said because it was drug use and swearing, profanity and shit. And my lawyer was like, okay, can you just go check your quarterlies, see what happens? And they checked the quarterlies and they had a huge spike in sales, so they let me go and didn't give me a check. I was like, where's my check? No check. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened with that one. And I was like, what else is fucking shit? I mean, funny. VB did a song about VB and like, yeah, shit like that.
With the VB song, did you have the same sort of, you know, legal issues?
Nah. They didn't, probably because their VB's made for adults. So, you know, it's not like kids are eating Weetbix, getting big dicks, if you know what I mean. But yeah, VB, yeah, I've actually fucking trying to get sponsorship by the American. They should sponsor me, eh? VB, if you're watching, sponsor me. Go listen to the song and fucking check your quarterlies.
The lesson. Oh yeah.